Hello, 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 all the people. What's everybody doing? What is going on, guys? Hello? Nobody's gonna talk to me? Is anybody going to talk to me? What's up, man? How's it going from the UK? Let's do better today. Tomorrow is just of the past. So I kind of marked a couple levels out. From what my data was showing is supply and demand has been in the moves lately, so I think we're gonna slightly pivot towards that. It's high here. I'm not gonna leave anything out, honestly. You guys can't hear me? No, I'm not muted. Can you guys hear me on Discord? Yeah, see? People can hear me. Nice, I'm glad you took the advice on sizing down. Pretty warm. It's warm here in Colorado, too. Peta and sun, huh? No, I don't have any curry. What's up, Jake? Jake from State Farm? Kind of at a weird spot. We've been sticking to this area here. This 25,000. So what I see from a bigger time frame, the daily, is of course we have this huge chop here. And I see one of two things happening tonight, going in tomorrow, is what do you guys notice that we've been doing? Discord, you have access to my screen share. What do you guys see that we've been doing? Ranging, yep. And another thing is we've been staying below this 21 EMA on the daily, which me and Brandon, we use the 21 EMA as a guidance on which way it gives more of a directional. So which way are we trending? We've been trending down for a while, slow trend down, and then we got into this chop. Trending down, once we got below it, we started selling off majorly. Now we're under it again. We try to close above it today, but we failed to do so. So that kind of tells me that we might make another move down in this range unless we can pop like this 25,200 to go higher. That's really what I'm seeing. It's kind of hard to say. This market's been weird. It's all been news driven. So it really depends on what happens in the next week or so with all of this news. So I have a couple key zones I'm watching. Discord is the only one that can see this because I did chart these on my regular, but I'm watching a zone based on this 15-minute where we got that insane pump up. We held this zone during pre-market. So the zone starts at 892 to 930. So bit over 30 points of a zone. I have this area here. This, as you can see from this volume here, we got a good reaction off of this. So my thing is if we could pump up out of this zone past like this 2540-ish area and have some solid confirmation to the upside, I think we could push up. Other than that, a big drop that we had today is if you go to an hour time frame, you come up to this area here where it kind of had this big sell-off. Well, I marked this zone out and we ended up coming to test it at like 1 Eastern time. So this zone up here from the top of this. I don't know why it's being weird. Here. Do this. From like 210, 25, 210 to 25, 185. So like what, 25 point zone. We came up, flushed out of it, came up, retested it again here, and fell hard out of it. So this is definitely worth watching going in tomorrow. I don't think we'll get up that high again. And I think this will be the third time testing it if we do come up and test it. But really anything can happen. Kind of just playing it from a side of, defense at this point. Market hasn't been respecting my technicals too well, so I'm going to continue with the small sizing and be more conservative with my trades. I mean, the least you could trade on NQ is 1 mini, so I mean, there's not really any other option to downsize other than switching to MNQ. I was explaining this on Discord. I think we are due for a banger. Just have to be patient, see what this market wants to give us. That's interesting. On the hour, we're coming to test the 21 EMA. If we end up pushing past the 21 EMA, I think we could see more downside. This 892 is a pretty interesting level as well to mark. Yeah, trade MNQ. As far as New York, guys, I really just think this price action is just manipulative. I mean, unless you're catching more supply and demand trades, it's kind of hard to trade New York. The classic, retracements haven't been working well. Like, if you see, this would be 10:15 Eastern. We had a huge pump up. Not really a clear retracement. Like, if you take the fib here, see, we didn't retrace into that at all before continuing. So this market's more of just on momentum right now. And I feel like it's harder to trade because me and Jaden as well, we like retracements. That's how the market, moves up, is through retracing back and then pushing higher, or retracing back and pushing lower. So yeah, it's a bit hard. So my stop loss is based on what the chart is doing. If you don't like that, you can do a standard stop of 20 to 25 points. That's what I tell people. I think we just wait now at this point for the first like 30 minutes or so. I want to see how price develops. If we end up pushing lower past this like 8.5 area, or if we do get back above 25,000. I also have a fib from high of day to this next low of like 3 p.m. Eastern. Just for some levels, another notable level could be this 25,080. Again, I'm more of a reaction trader, so based on what the chart is gonna do, that's where I dictate what trades I'll take. Anybody have any questions while we're just waiting to see how everything moves? I thought about trading CPI. I'm not really the type to nuke accounts on news. I'm more of like I'll just pass them on my own. But if you take an account and it's only $30 and you can pass on one, especially if you have a hard time passing, I think it's definitely, something you could try. So my automatic plot lines are always going to be the opening price and then the previous day close. For example, is today they're overlapping, which is somewhat good, but days like yesterday, I don't think it plotted. No, it didn't plot. And yesterday there was a bit of a gap between the two levels. So, yeah, I'm going to trade light again today too. 3 micros only just cuz yesterday we didn't do well, and until they start respecting technicals in New York, I'm still going to trade light just cuz it's not worth the risk for me at this point in the market. I'm not really aiming to make payouts until this news chills out, market goes back to somewhat normal. If there's a normal state you can call, um and then really just keeping these accounts alive, that's my goal. So I've had one of my alpha accounts for a little bit over I think a month now, a little bit over a month. So I mean, I'm just trying to keep my accounts alive at this point. um I think that's the best case scenario for me, is just keeping them alive. So it opens technically, Japan markets open up at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, so 7 p.m. Eastern. You're correct. Right now is the Australian markets that just opened. I start at this time because I don't like to stay on past 6, and then my time, and then sometimes we'll catch a trade earlier in the day like this. So let me tell you this. I don't feel like it's more predictable, but the losses are less than I would take in New York. So I haven't really, like, for example, today I only traded evals during New York because I just I don't like how fast it's moving. If you even have 3 micros, 2 micros, you can get cooked pretty easy. For example, I know I would have probably went short in this area, but look at this 5 minute candle, for example. The high was 169 and the low was 36. So it dropped almost 130 points in just 5 minutes. And if you're on the good side of it, then yeah, that might be good. But if you're on the bad side of it, you get cooked pretty easy. So I feel like it's not as predictable, but it's definitely less risk as far as movement. Because, like, say you would have went short here at 25,000, and you would have been like, you'd only be down 14 points right now, which isn't terrible. Versus if you were in heavier on something else, you would have, been down significant. Or I mean, if you would have been trading in New York, you could have been down significantly more. Hello, Mr. Jacob. No, I'm not in anything. I'm just waiting right now, trying to see what the market wants to set up for. It's kind of doing what I thought it would, come down, test this little zone I had plotted here, from It was on a 15-minute level, so 985 down to 940. We came down, tested it at 980, started pushing past it. I believe we closed above 25,000. So right now, as for me, I'd like to see break and hold above like this 2540 for a potential long entry. Other than that, shorts, I don't really like shorts until we get below this level here, or this zone here, the zone we just bounced out of. I'm not in anything, I'm just waiting. Yeah, we tried the 2-bar setup yesterday and didn't work well for us. I went back and looked at that second trade that we took. So first trade, I honestly think that we just had too early of an entry, and then the second trade, I think that I had my fibs drawn lower, which I think was a part of it. I thought we were gonna retrace deeper down to like this 820. We ended up retracing 830 and pumping, so we didn't quite hit the fib that I had marked. But I reevaluated and realized that we came down and ended up hitting this fib here at 850. I had it drawn from 575 to, what's the high here, to 25058, and we did hit a different fib basically. It looks like we're coming back down. I'm showing it on the Discord only. They have my full screen share. What's up, Joel, or Joel, however you say it? If we don't wake up out of this, I think we're gonna want to stay below this 8 EMA on the 15-minute. Yeah, it should theoretically. I usually draw them from the highs and the lows. So, for example, on this this fib I have here, I drew it from today's high to this swing low. So, if we're gonna make another low down, I'd ideally say we're on an hour. I'd like to see us. Let me see. I like to see us put. So we had that push down. I like to see us retrace back into the 50, and then push down significantly more if we're gonna, push down. That's, if you look at the way fibs are used and why they're used, because the way the market moves is in retracements, up or down, typically. So yeah, that's the reason why I use them. A lot of other traders use them too. Yes, sir. Last week was hard. Don't beat yourself up for it. This week has been hard as well. I've been a bit upset just on the way that the market's going, especially because I think we had 2 losers yesterday, and it's just not a good start to the week. So the way that I'm coming back from that is just realizing that maybe this is the 20-30% that my strategy is just not working as well as respecting technicals, and what the game plan for me is to size down and just try to stay alive. I don't want to be blowing accounts left and right, you know? Because at the end of the day, that takes, you got to think of trading as a business, that takes away from my profit on the month. Nope, haven't taken any trades yet. Yeah, man, I mean, if it makes you feel any better, I'm having a little bit of issues, you know, trading this market. Um, it hasn't been treating me that well either. Um, a lot of other traders I see that have been doing this for a long time are having struggles too. So I mean, you're not alone, and it's just the way that trading is sometimes. Not everything is going to be, you know, linear. You even look at like some of the best hedge funds in the world, they have red weeks, they have red months, they have red days. I mean, it's a part of the game that you sign up for. And if you don't like it, maybe you're in the wrong business, you know? I mean, think about it like a business, you know? For example, I used to have a painting business, and I used to work for painting businesses, and during the winter, things would get slow. Well, it's just like that in trading. Things are slow right now. Market's not moving or agreeing with your strategy that well. So what do you need to do? Pull back a little bit. For those of you that have own businesses, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. The thing too is like just trading is a waiting game. You know, we're gonna wait for when trading gets back to what it was. I mean, we had a in February we had a pretty good month. I mean, wasn't terrible by any means. I'm really just looking. I'm gonna wait at least first 30 minutes. What I'm thinking is if we could break above this 25,040, I'd love to see a long come in. Um, but then again, I'm kind of just being patient. I'm taking the gas off the pedal, just because I don't know. I don't want to take, you know, stupid losses that are avoidable just by being patient. I mean, I could, you know, be taking 1,000 different trades trying to make the money that I lost yesterday back, but what is that going to do? Probably dig a bigger hole. Nice, Joel. Yeah, DM me on Instagram. Maybe we could set that up. I think I'll be here for probably first couple hours on Friday, and then I think I'm gonna leave to the mountains. Market's kind of just slow right now. I usually always trade from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern. Thank you, Diane. Try to be. Yep, 5 accounts, 5 jobs. I was literally just talking about this last night. I was talking if you can make 2K from each account, that's, you know, 2 jobs. Or that's, you know, could be equivalent to a job. If you have 5 accounts, you're making 1,000 or 2,000. You're doing good. No. I wouldn't technically call myself a full-time trader because I still do work, you know? I still have, it's not a traditional 9 to 5, but I still do work, and I don't think there's any problem with it. I mean, what else would I be doing? The thing is, too, you don't, I don't have kids or nothing, guys, so I feel like I wouldn't really feel like I have a purpose if I wasn't working, and just traded for money. Yeah, for sure. No, I think I'm gonna go skiing. I do this. I work for T-Mobile for a living. Trying to put my slipper on. I use so Tunnel said what platform do you use? I use Tradeovate to execute on my prop accounts. Got 3 minutes left on this candle. Let's see what we can do. Probably 3. That's what I've been using is 3. We wait like starts much. Yeah, for sure. It's like the candle doesn't matter. Trading. If it's working for you, Tom, I wouldn't switch. Oh man. Hope we're gonna move down. The purple dots are just these ones here. That's a prior day close, so that's what we closed at. So here, close, it automatically plots it. So if you can see, we didn't really have much spacing between the open and the close. So that's a bit of a bearish closing. I don't think we'll get back above this 25, but this market's been a little weird. Who knows? We definitely could get above it. Yep, it did. So now we got that 15-minute range in. Can mark the high and the low. What I'd like to see for a potential short, if we wanted to try it with small size, a orb short, I'd like a pullback to like 990 ish to 25,000. I just like to see some type of pullback in there, but it's looking like we might want to go short. Nope. Just waiting. You could full board some evals for CPI. CPI, we either get one big move up or down. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I'm not in anything right now. I'm just waiting. Hmm. I don't trade CPI. From what I understand, though, you set take profit like 10 and 20 points above where price is at, 20 points below, and then it'll fill you. Then you get out. We're watching NQ right now. Oh, my bad. There you go. Haven't been trading too long, it seems like most. Yeah, I don't know. Market's been a little strange lately. I don't think we'll get a trade for a little bit. I mean, it's 85 to 25,000 could be good for shorts, but I'm not 100% trusting it right now. How's this volume looking? Yeah, even on like this last 15 minute, we didn't have a higher amount of volume. I'm gonna be careful today. Yeah, I watch NQ, but I trade MNQ. I feel NQ will show you more of the orders and the volume. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Okay, I'm back. What's up? Hello. What's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, no pullback. It's coming up and touching the previous day close. Well, not previous day. Previous day, I guess you could say. Hmm. Yeah, QQQ moves the same. Any reason why if I pass an eval? Have you, Lynn, have you paid your thing? Like your, your fee? Hi. There's Jadon, guys. Back under 20. Yeah. I don't know what's up with this market. Literally back under 25,000 again. No, I don't sell options. Yep, Jada the goat in the chat. It's gonna be really interesting if we close back below this 21 EMA on the hour. Thank you. Which platform do you? So I like Apex's new plans. I personally use Alpha, Apex, and then I use FFF as well. It's awesome, man. Glad you caught it. I'm just gonna be patient, guys. Just waiting, see if we can catch anything. I would definitely need a pullback if I'm gonna take shorts. I've never tried that verb. It's weird. I say wait until another like 15 minutes or so till 7 p.m. Eastern, and reach out to their support if it's not fixed. For tick scalping, what do you mean? Yeah, I have. You could look in the bio. There's some discount codes there. They're in the description. Did you look at your timestamps? Nope, not in the trade. You have any questions, guys, while we're just waiting? Just close that next 15 minutes. You could take 6 on each of your accounts. Brandon trades more of a supply and demand and fibs. It could potentially. I was talking about it earlier that we had that big um that supply zone on the hourly. So one indication of it going down further is we failed to close above the 21 EMA on the daily, which if you can't see it, but if you go look on your own, you'll see that we have not closed above it in a while without a big push down afterwards. So when we try to come up and test it, we haven't been holding, as well as on the hour we rejected a big supply zone. Not that big, but I had a lot of orders here from like 225, 185 to 25, 210. So like a 25 point zone. We rejected off that pretty hard. I mean, where we're sitting now, or from that low of that rejection of the zone, we're down, what, like, call it 60, like 270 points from that zone. I have not yet. I don't think I've heard anything about getting one for free. At least they haven't told me anything about that, because I have an affiliate with them too, with Alpha. I would reach out to the support to get to the bottom of it. I would need to see some type of retracement on lower volume or some other bearish retracement if I was going to take a short. That's what I'm waiting on now. Kind of just sitting on the sidelines, letting the trade come to me. My strategy is based on EMA's levels and price action. I use the 8 EMA and the 21 EMA. I've only ever used those two. I only have drawings and my indicators and levels and stuff like that in the Teambull Discord. I only full screen share with them. Literally, the 9 and the 20 move the exact same as the 20 and 21. There's like a cent difference. There's not difference in them at all. Nope, we haven't taken anything yet. Thank you. Market is super slow right now. I guess you could call it that on the 15-minute. I use VWAP too. I forgot about that. Forgot to mention. Adri, do you only trade Wall Street opening, or do you? What do you mean by that? By only trading Wall Street opening? Talk about New York. Nope, we're just waiting. BNDOD. Let me grab another water. I love a sparkling water. So fire. Yep, almost 6 more minutes until the hour candle closes. Man, we just cannot get above. How's this hour candle looking? I've been trading for 4 years. To really see consistency, it took me around 3 years. 3 or so, I guess. Nope, I'm not taking a trade, and I don't trade for value gaps. If my system isn't firing, I'm not taking the trade. So if you like the style of taking a bunch of different trades, then this is not the stream for you. What up, Oasis? Oasis is always in here every day. Why don't I have 2 15-minute charts pulled up? Come on. So, now that we've been trending down for some time, and it seems like we're going to close this a bit bearish, then I'll take my fib from the high to the low and look for where we can potentially catch an entry for short. Also, this red dotted line too, guys, this is the New York Open, in case you didn't know. I don't know. So, actually I do know why it's slow. It's because we have CPI tomorrow. It's in anticipation of the CPI. That's why it's slow. Can anyone vouch that this guy's profitable so I can trade on his calls? Chat, I call good trades out, don't I? YouTube, I do, right? Someone must be new here. You shouldn't be looking for random people to find trade ideas from on the internet. I'm just saying, I don't think that's really any benefit to your journey. Nope, no trades yet. We're just waiting, honestly. I'm on more of a defensive end, like I said. The market has been very weird for my strategy. So I'm going to, I'm sizing down, taking all the right protocols, sizing down, being more selective with my trades, and really just being patient. Lying about what? Lying about what? I literally just took a 7K payout at the beginning of the month, multiple payouts last month, and it's recorded and documented on my Instagram as well. DINERO_trades if you want to go look. Yeah, I am with Team Mueller. What's up, Vinny? I haven't seen you in a while. What do you mean, how many payouts have we gotten? Like in a lifetime? You want me to count every single payout that I've gotten in a lifetime? I work during the day, so I don't have a regular schedule. Yes, sir, I know. She's got the little trolls that don't know about me and Jadon. I feel like I need to put my screen with the chat above here so it doesn't look like I'm just looking off into the distance like a weirdo. And the cameras are right here. Yeah, exactly. You know what you can actually do, bro, is you can go look at our streams actually, because they're still on YouTube. You can go look at the recordings and watch them. It'll probably take you a long time, but you can definitely go watch them. What? No mames. Yeah. I live out here in Colorado. I don't live with Jalen, but we live in the same city and we're boys. We hang out. We're with each other every day. I need those days to come back where we caught 94 points. You know, that one day when we were 10 minutes in. That was a good day. Everybody made a bag. I would love to see a retracement up in here. Like this 86 to 25,000. Nice. I appreciate you, Sam. Hey, yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like, so the thing is with me and Jadon, we are selective with our trades because at the end of the day, we look at it as you guys are following us because of our experience, and we don't want to mislead you guys. I mean, ethically and morally, I think it's just wrong. So, yeah. A lot of people they literally do not care if you guys are blowing your accounts left and right. We try to find good trades with you, and you guys get to make money with us. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm not sure what happened with it. I kind of really just been staying in my own lane for sure. What was your question, Mark? Lots of girls on this. What screen? Oh, that one screen. Don't over risk. Just give yourself time to pass. Yeah, exactly, bro. I love that advice. Were you oversized? That's not going to be my first question. Oh, for sure, it makes you more disciplined when you trade live. I mean, you gotta show patience, and like I said, I mean, people are coming to you as for guidance in a very difficult industry, and you know what I mean. You'd be doing a disservice to the community, um, and fellow traders if you weren't disciplined and you were just calling a million trades out and losing people money. Like a lot of these live streamers, they're trading. Um, Fake capital, probably funded accounts, or they're making enough money where they don't care if they blow the accounts. Now, personally, for us for Team Bull, Jadon trades a live account primarily, so he's on the risk with live funds, and then for me, I'm trading funded accounts. Yeah, I might have some evals that are copy trading to my funded accounts, but it's all funded accounts. 50 micros is too heavy for me. This the dude. Yeah, I mean that could be a case, but if he had the opportunity for it, I mean, why not? Wouldn't we all want that? Rich parents. Yeah, no problem. Honestly, it's been a journey in its own going live and streaming because you guys gotta understand, I didn't do any of this last year. I barely started live streaming in front of people in I think November, and yeah, it's just I don't know. It's fun, but it definitely took some mental capacity to be able to do this. It's hard, very hard, especially when you lose. Very hard without funding. So, for me personally, I like to take money from the prop firms. I do. I like leverage, especially low risk leverage. That's not possible in a lot of industries. You got to realize. I mean, what industry can you know, potentially, with discipline and with the right knowledge, turn $150 into 2 grand? There's not many. So, personally, as for right now, I like prop firms. Maybe that might change in a year, 2 years. Who knows? But for right now, I like taking money from prop firms, and I like to show you guys how to do it too. And you know what I learned, guys, is it took me a long time to get this down, but what I had to learn and accept is you do not need to be trading so heavy. The more you size down, the more consistent you are with your trading, the more payouts you'll get. I'm Gene. That's my real name, my government name. last weeks, like 6.3K. I can't remember if I had a payout the last week of February. I think I might have for like 1.35, but last week 6.3. And you, like I said, you go look on my YouTube, it's on there. Not on my YouTube, on my Instagram. It took me a while. So, honestly, I feel like it definitely gets easier to get payouts as soon as you've gotten that first one, but it took a while for that first one. Granted, my first year of trading prop firms, I was trading the Apex. Well, before they changed, it was still a live trailing, and for my strategy that I was working on back then, it just did not work. I've been trading for 4 years. Best broker for live accounts is Tradeovate. It took me, can't remember. I think it took me so trading for 4 years. It's 2021. I think it took me like two, maybe a year and a half, something like that. Trying to line up my years right. So this year will be 5 years at the end of the year. So I guess you count 2022. 2022, I was trading options. 2023, I was trading prop firms. I think 2024. So a little bit a year into props. And I feel old thinking about how long I've been trading. I think it's the best because it has the lowest margin requirements. So you can trade one MNQ with $50 or $100, I think. I think it's one MES with 50. And my payouts just keep getting bigger. You know what I mean? Now I'm not getting huge payouts like Jadon's payout from last year. He got 50K payout. Um, but I'm doing good for myself. I mean, if you guys were going back, thinking back to when you guys were my age, if you guys were making, anywhere from 8 to 15K a month, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. Definitely making more than a lot of my family did growing up. What a lot of my family does make. Thinkorswim, I love Thinkorswim's charting, but with that, their futures are high margin requirements. Oh, I blew so many accounts, so many accounts. My first year, just with Apex, the little $20 accounts, I was only doing one at a time, and I think I did like 60. Bro, why are you asking stupid questions? I literally told you you can go look at the evidence yourself. You like Ninja Trader charting? You're literally insane. Good platform for trading options. So I have some friends that still trade options. Actually really good at trading options, and they mostly use Thinkorswim. Past 2 weeks, so if you're counting this week, last week, going back to 14 calendar days back, it's dropped from 80 down to like 70. So for a majority of February, it was around 80, and then it dropped. My Instagram is DINERO_trades. Best backtesting software is TradeZilla. Let's talk about that for a second. So backtesting, guys, is one of the best things you guys can do. As far as getting better at executing and recognizing setups. So TradeZilla has this feature where you can play second by second and then get in paper trade, get into a position, and then fast forward or watch it at a higher speed. And that really helped me figure out, what I was doing wrong and where I could get better. The thing is, bro, about you not being able to pass your eval is One, these market conditions these last week and this week so far seems like have not been very well. So take it easy on yourself. When things start respecting technicals better, I think you'll do much better. My biggest thing though, guys, is just, try and try and survive. Whether if you're doing evals or if you're doing funded, just try and survive, guys. That's the name of the game. Even if it means not trading, you gotta understand that too. That's definitely an option. Is not trading at all. All right, guys. I'm gonna see how we're reacting to this area. I want a little bit higher. I mean, I think there's a good middle ground for how you should treat evals. I definitely don't think you should. I don't think that you should treat them like like babies and like that. You're scared to lose them like a funded account, but also don't treat them just full porting, sending it, and blowing it in 1 second. I say definitely you could trade with size with evals, but trade in the essence that you are taking good setups, but a little bit heavier than you would on your funded. I keep cutting myself on accident. On my fifth, can't blow up. I hate trading view. I really don't even know how to work it that well. All right, guys. Getting up to our level here. Would like to see it a little bit higher. How's this volume? A little bit higher volume. I don't want to get smoked like it was yesterday, so if I do end up taking this trade, I do want to aim for entry around like 90 for an average with stops above like 16. I would love if we get as close to this 25 as possible, but we might start a position before that, depending on how we react right here. No, hey, you guys do not trade heavy in this trade if we take it. We just had a conversation about it. I'm gonna be patient and wait. I want to see if we can get a little bit higher because yesterday on that first trade, it went the right way. We went 70 points from entry, but we entered too early. Kayla, you're keeping that account alive. I'm proud of you. Let's trade light and try and keep that account alive still. And that's really it. All right, guys. I'm looking for a short entry. I'm not in anything yet. We are going to wait. If I do get in this, I will most likely be in only 3 micros. I think I'll start with 2 and then add 1 more if we're going to add. I think that's the safest thing to do. Huh. I came up and touched that 90. Started pushing a little bit down. All right, I'm going to try 2 micros right here, guys. Preferably, I'd like to see if we get an add at 95 as well. But I won't be upset if we don't. Let's start a small position of NQ shorts here, 2 micros. I would love to see if we can get a push up to like 95 for another micro add, and then I think our stops appropriately should be set above this 25.16. So right now where I just got filled, we have a little bit over 30 points of risk, but with 2 micros, so that equates to around $120. If we do get this other add up here, it'll probably bring our average up to like 91, maybe 90, and then our risk will be around like 25 points with 3 micros. So let's be patient on this and see if we get another add up here. I don't want to miss this though. If we do end up getting it, I think a first price target could be like this 63 for a first takeoff for one of them, and then more if we get down here. You can hold. That's my game plan though for this short. Again, I'm not in heavy, guys. I'm taking this light. The way that this market's been, I really can't rationalize trading heavy with it. Now, if the market wasn't wonky, like it's been these last week or so, I would have, probably taken this trade with 5 to 8. I'm near break even here. All right, guys, I have to use the bathroom again real quick. Been drinking too much water. I will be right back. 2 minutes. Oh man. I am back. I'm short in 2 micros. Look like we're having a slight rejection on the 1 minute. I'm gonna mark this up here. Why is my thinkorswim acting weird? It's glitching out. Was it glitching for you guys too? What the freak? It's not glitching? So my whole thinking of why I like to go short. Is my chart glitching for you guys? No? Still? No? It's glitching for me. So my whole reasoning of shorts is we had this big trend setting candle down. We started pushing down during Asia. We couldn't quite push past this low here, but I'm looking for a retracement back to continue the trend. This is a setup I typically take very often. It's so weird that it's not messing up for you guys because it's messing up for me. Like a lot. It's like glitching out. What even is this? Ideally, I'd love to see this 95 to 25,000 for an ad. Nope, I haven't added yet. The platform on my screen is thinkorswim. That's what I'm using. So we got 6 minutes left on this 15-minute. We are pushing on lower volume. Oh, the field. Oh, the field. Yep, I'm in MNQ shorts with 2 micros. Hmm. I want to wait till we close this 15. 84. See? 2 micros. I haven't got my exact confirmation for an ad. Dude, I think it's still being weird. Nope, I'm in the shorts. Yeah, price action is super slow. Yep, I am in Denver. Yep, I'm in shorts at 84. Mm, 2 minutes left on this 15-minute candle. Ideally, I'd like to see it close below 80. I don't know if I'm gonna get my ad. Oh, we're slightly green. What is up with this? It's tweaking. DP would be probably this low here, 9.5, 9.50, 9.40. Eventually down in my supply or demand at 9.30, and we could end up seeing 900 as well if we end up picking a way to trend. No, I don't trade oil. Hold on, guys. I gotta stop sharing for a second. I gotta log out and log back in. It's literally being super weird. I shut it down and then I'm logging back in. I like literally sitting at break even still. Alright. Got these charts back up. Let's get my screen share back going. Whew. I haven't added. I was looking for that 9.5, but we didn't quite get it. So I'm just still in the 2 micros. Another thing too I like is this 85 is the 21 EMA on the hour, and we're coming up to test that. I do like that we closed and we're coming to test it. It should, yeah, the screen share is back up. Can you guys not see it? Here, I'll try it. I'll redo it. There. See if you can see it now. Can you guys see it now? Alright, nice. Even if it does do that, John, I'm only in 2 macros. So this trade can go, 50 points in the opposite direction and I'll only lose $200. So I'm not in heavy, you know. At this point, we're just taking, small little base hits. Up almost 10 points or so. This trade's going to be a slow one unless we could really start moving. Looks good though. Short definitely looks good. Okay, I do like that we closed below. Take profit on what? 10 points? Yeah, if you feel comfortable with that, Frank. I think, yeah, I think that's reasonable, bro. Because, yeah, it would invalidate. I think you could put stops above like 90 at 98, honestly, for a 14-point loss. I think that's appropriate. Yeah, I've done that before. Nice. Yeah, I've used book maps before. Honestly, I wish book maps was a little bit simpler to set up. Like, I know how to read it. It's just setting it up, and I don't know. I feel like there's a lot going on. Funny thing is, I have book maps. I just don't use it, which is not good. I'm in shorts. Yep, I'm in the shorts. Still in the shorts. My inch is 8'4". I'm still holding. We have 20 minutes left on this hour, 5 minutes left on the 15, and we just closed another 5 minutes. Oh yeah, let me put this down. There you go. I'm gonna put it at 98, so I'll have a 14-point stop on this trade, which isn't bad. With 2 micros, I don't think that's $100. $56 if I get stopped out of this trade. Nice. Yeah, you can always set it and forget it. Put your stops at 98. Take profit down at 50 or 40, and just walk away. You either lose 14 points or hit 30 to 40 points. I think we're waiting for this 6 p.m. This has been a very boring trade. We are literally sitting. We've been sitting at break even for. We've been sitting in this range for almost 30 minutes. Right? I entered at 5:18. And it's 5. Yeah, almost 30 minutes. We've been chilling. You could definitely put it at 8.5. I have mine at 9.8. I'm doing good, Dragon JD. Doing good. We're currently in a short. My take profit is I'll probably take some off at 50 and then 40. 1 at 50, 1 at 40. But we are about 10 points from getting stopped, so oh, no, it hasn't hit it yet. We were green. Let's see. We were green like 9 points. I have my stop at 9.8, guys. If I get stopped out on this, I will be down 14 points, and that'll probably be all I take. Oh, yep, just got stopped out. That is okay. Well, 14 points, and watch it go our way now. Yep, literally, I lost like $60 with commissions. Very small loss. I'm not really upset. I don't see anything else I like though, guys. And I don't think I'm gonna stick around before I do end up seeing something. You guys see anything else that you guys might want to take? Honestly, I don't even think it's worth the time to take another trade because we'll be sitting here for another 30 minutes, 40 minutes just waiting for it to either stop us out or get us our profit back. So far on the week, just with the trades. Wait, let me see. So far this week, I'm down like 440. Yeah, honestly, guys, my better days are Thursdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So hopefully we get this news tomorrow and it gives us a little bit better directional movement. I mean, it's not terribly bad. My average is um around like 2K for a week. 2K to like 2.5. Nice. I had that 25,000 now. No, this is NQ. Yeah, it's not even bad. Last week we were break even. Damn. Talk about a push up. It did the same thing to us yesterday. We got in that short and it just started pumping. Well, I'm glad that we had small risk. Alright, guys. Well, I am done too. That's all I see. I don't think I'm going to take anything else. Alright, TikTok. I will see you guys later. You guys have a good one. Peace. Alright, YouTube. I will see you guys same time tomorrow. Hopefully, we get some better movement with CPI. Good luck if you guys are trading CPI tomorrow.